Join me as I make this smoked sturgeon strata perfect for overnight holiday guests. So you're gonna start by sauteing half a chopped onion in some butter until it's soft and jammy. Toss in about 3 cups of chopped spinach and keep sauteing until it's completely wilted. Here I have the Tsar Nicoulai estate smoked sturgeon. If you haven't had our smoked sturgeon yet, you are definitely in for a treat. It's flaky and so delicious, and I somehow can never resist eating about half the package when I'm cooking. We are just going to cube the sturgeon into bite-sized pieces, similar to whatever size you cut your bread into, which I will show next. We are going for 2 cups of the sturgeon, and I found that 2 of our 6-ounce packages was about 2 cups with a little bit left over for my perfect cooking snack. I thought a sourdough boule would work nicely in this dish, so I grabbed one at Whole Foods and I cut it into bite-sized pieces and laid it out on a baking sheet overnight to let it get stale. Stale bread works best for a strata, so you definitely don't want to skip this step. We want about 8 to 10 cups of cubed bread, which is what I got from this bowl. Now I'm going to layer the strata in a greased 9x13 or similar sized baking dish. I'm starting with the bread cubes and then adding the spinach and onion. You want to mix that up a little bit so that the veggies are evenly distributed. Feel free to use different vegetables here. Stratas are really versatile and customizable. I probably even could have gone heavier with the spinach and onion. That is something I'll keep in mind next time. Next up, we have the sturgeon going on top, followed by shredded Parmesan cheese. I personally thought that Parmesan would go best with this recipe, but you can certainly use a different cheese that you prefer. We also needed 2 cups of the Parmesan, and a 5-ounce container was just about 2 cups, and I felt like that was enough. In a separate bowl, we whisk 9 eggs with 2 cups of milk and a little bit of salt. Then the egg and milk mixture is poured on top of the strata. Here you cover tightly with foil and refrigerate for an hour or up to overnight. That's another thing that's great about this recipe, is that you can prep it ahead of time. Either way, take it out of the fridge and allow to sit at room temperature for 15 minutes before putting it in an oven at 375 degrees. Bake your strata uncovered for 30 minutes and then loosely cover with aluminum foil for another 20 to 30 minutes. The strata is done when the sides are browned and it's puffy in the center. Then you cut it up and serve to your lucky family and friends. This strata should feed about 10 to 12 people. We hope that you enjoy making and eating this recipe. You can find full recipe details below or on our website, tsarnicoulai.com.